The third and the last process in the project cost management is to control costs. And here, as defined by the BMI in the BOK, the control costs process is the process that we use to check the influences on the cost baseline, manage changes when happened, and monitor expenses and compare it to the funds, and control the cost performance and variance. There is a lot of tools and techniques we use in this project cost management, control costs, and we will focus on these four tools, and we will talk about them in the next few slides. The most famous one is the earned value management, for sure, and here there is a lot of things we need to talk about the earned value management, but we will start with the definition of few terms we will use in the next few slides. The EV means the end value, the AC is the actual cost, BV is the planned value, BAC or budget means the budget at completion, EAC is the estimate at completion, ETC estimate to complete, VAC variance at complete, and then we have the SV, CV, SPI, and CBI are the indicators we use to determine the status of the project. And there is the budget of remaining work, which is BAC minus EV, on the remaining funds, which is BAC minus AC. We will explain more about them in the next slides, but this is like one slide to have all the abbreviations that we are going to use. So, what is earned value? Earned value means the amount of money that I should get for the progress of work in the project. This is what is earned value means. And if we want to explain about the indicators, we have this slide, and then each one of these indicators has different formula to calculate. If we want to calculate the SPI and the CBI, it is a fraction, and if we want to calculate the SV and CV, it is variance. So in each one of them, if we want to memorize all of them, in each one of them we can start with EV. So if we talk about the fraction, which is SPI or CBI, we have the EV at the top. If we talk about variance, which is SV and CV, we have the EV in the beginning. And then when we need to talk about scheduled performance index, which is scheduled, then we need the planned value. If we talk about scheduled variance, we need the planned value. So when we mention schedule, then we need the planned value. So we put the planned value in bottom and we put it in the end of the variance. And when we want to talk about the cost performance index, we need to talk about actual cost. So here is the actual cost at the bottom, and here is the actual cost in the end of the CV variance. This is a simple way to memorize the formulas of SPI, CBI, SV, and CV. And in the next few slides, we will explain more about them. But this slide is just to show how we can memorize them. So in each project, we have the SPI and the CBI is compared to 1. So their value is between 0 and infinity, and 0 and infinity. But if the CBI is equal to 1, it means that we are doing exactly on budget. If the SPI is 1, that means we are exactly on schedule, not behind, not ahead. The CBI, if we are on 1, that means that we are not over budget and not under budget. So let's say we have a project that has this status. So the CBI is more than 1 and the SPI is more than 1. That means we are under budget because everything more than 1 is good. If we go back to the formulas here, when we say the end value is greater than the planned value, that means I am doing well comparing to the budget. Sorry, comparing to the schedule, and I am ahead of schedule. If the end value is more than the actual cost, that means I am doing well or I am doing under budget, which is good. Under budget is good. What does that mean? That means I am progressing more, or I got more value. I got more value. If we say end value more than the actual cost, that means the CBI is greater than 1. That means I am getting more value for the things I did, and I spent less money than I should spend for this progress. I'm not saying that I spent less money comparing to the schedule. No, this is a CBI, so I'm talking about only comparing the end value, the things that I got a value for, comparing to the actual cost. There is an example, and later on it will explain more, so it's not a big problem. Same for SPI. If the end value is more than BV, then the SPI is greater than 1, which is good, which is ahead of schedule. And in both cases, ahead of schedule and under budget, it is a good thing.